I hope everybody's having a good time here at the Christmas season. As you see behind me, right now the fields are covered with the snow. We had what you would call a perfect snow for western Oklahoma. It all laid on the fields and not ended up in the ditch like usually what happens for us. So we ended up with about 10 inches of snow out of 2 different snows we had. So we've got lots of ample moisture. So we got that part. If you want to check off stuff, we can check that off. When we got this crop started, we had cover crops on this ground here, and we harvested them with cattle. We had cattle on these covers until middle October. And then we went in and we terminated the crop first of all using our roller, and then I put a mix of glyphosate and 2,4-D on to make sure we got all of everything killed out there to give a clean place to sow. We went in and sowed into the cover. Used a good starter fertilizer with it to get the wheat started. It's been a little slow about growing because of the amount of cover we do have on the ground. But we got a good stand, so you can check that mark. And as I said, we've got ample moisture. Check that mark for maybe a wheat crop this spring. We went in, we put on another 30 pounds of N along with the chemical to depress rye and some other grasses in the wheat. This type of wheat is a genetically modified. It's got the gene in it where you can use certain chemicals in it to depress the invader grasses. We don't have any cattle on this field as of now because it's just not big enough to pasture, but we do have cattle on some of our other ground that we didn't put a cover on, so we planted the wheat early September and got a good stand of forage, and right now we're pasturing it with cattle, run them until February, and then send the stalkers to market. So the feeders, they'll be feeders at that time. So anyhow, as I said, we got our boxes checked. We'll go back in, we'll top dress this again sometime late January, early February with another dose of nitrogen, one more chemical dose with a herbicide to again depress the grasses, the invader grasses, and keep our fingers crossed so we don't have a hailstorm or something this spring, and maybe we'll be looking at a good wheat crop. So anyhow, thank you.